called SMS, Sad Messaging Service. On the surface level, it is an unwanted text message generator. So you will get a random contact and a random message, both of which together make something that you probably wish you hadn't experienced. And there are several elements of this project that involve randomization and constraints to that randomization. Besides the text, we've got the background. So the background, when generated, generates two different colors pulling from two different arrays, both of which have about 6 to 7 colors each, all of which work well together. The only constraint on the bottom half of the image and the top half of the image is the shading. So if you get a peach color, the shading must be a darker version of that color. If you get a reddish color, the shading must be a darker version of that color. And you'll find that here. Following the same principle, the phone. So if the phone is blue, every aspect of the phone is blue. Down to like the text message color, it's a dark blue. So if the phone is green, everything about this phone is going to be green. This is to maintain cohesion because I felt as if you put random colors, it's going to kind of take away from the text. It's going to maybe even overstimulate people that are participating. So I thought it would be better to just kind of keep a cohesive color throughout. And then we have the little 8-ball decoration. This is purely for aesthetic reasons. It is honestly very random. There is absolutely no constraints here. It's just two random colors pulling from two separate arrays, entirely random. It's just for fun, and most of the colors work well with the phone and with the background. So yeah, if you would like to load it, you'll want to click, and it's going to be loud. Yes. So you'll get a text from your ex, pics for pics. No. Essentially, that is the idea. You'll get a text from someone that you might not want to get a text from, or you'll get a text from someone with a text message you did not want to receive. So you can get a text from your mom, your boss, your ex, your best friend, your partner, etc. And all of this is detailed in the JSON file, where I followed a similar kind of principle. So here we have the category of the family. So these are all of the contacts from your family that you can receive a message from. And if you receive a message from one of these people, it pulls from here. That way you don't get a message from your dad that's pics for pics, because that is horrifying, but in a less realistic way than it would be if it was from your ex. So I wanted to keep that kind of cohesion and realistic element and not create something just entirely horrifying in its wake. So there's that. And you have the 4 categories, and you have the 4 text message that pulls from each other. And sometimes you'll get the same text message over and over and over again. There's no weight to any of this. I'm assuming it's just because of the randomization of it all. And same goes for the phone in the background. Sometimes you just get the same thing. It's easy to not notice when you're just focusing on the text, or you're just focusing on the color. You might not notice one or the other. So yeah, that is the project. I chose to do a flip phone because I think that it's more fun than doing a regular smartphone nowadays. There was just more that I could do with it. I could add like the Nokia font that I think just kind of adds like a fun element. And yeah, and the ringtone as well, of course. So that's my project. Thank you for listening.